What's going on, YouTube family? Back at you guys again with another video today. Today's video is going to really be going in depth on Keepa. Keepa is an app that tells you sales rank, a bunch of different data that I'm going to get into. But it's really going to help you ensure when you're out buying, sourcing, that you know the products you are picking up are actually selling consistently. So you can almost guarantee that worst case scenario, you'll be able to get out of there, break even, maybe lose 10-20% at the worst. On a product, but at least you're going to be able to move that product. It's not going to be sitting around in Amazon's warehouses. I've been getting tons of questions about sales rank, tons of stuff. People are going, I've been buying in the top 1% of these categories. None of my products are selling. It's because each category is treated differently. 1% in grocery is vastly different than top 1% in the clothing category, because in the clothing category there's like 160 million different items, whereas in grocery there's only 1 million. So top 1% out of 160 million products, you could go up to 1.6 million in rank and it's still going to be top 1%, but a 1.6 million rank in clothing, not selling barely at all, very little to none it's selling. But if you go in grocery top 1%, that's up to 10,000. That's an awesome rank in the grocery category. So don't just base your sourcing, buying strategy just off of if it's in the top 1 to 3%, because every category is different, and it's very important that you guys at least have a tool similar to Keepa, worst case scenario, where you guys can break down the data like this. But I kind of just want to show you what Keepa is. Keepa is a Chrome extension. Also, if you have Inventory Lab and you use Scout or Scoutify 2 to scan all your stuff, you can actually access Keepa through that app as well, which is awesome. If you're in store, pull up Keepa really quickly, search up these products, so on and so forth. But I have two different products that I've pulled up for you just to give you guys two different examples of a product that's not selling too well versus a product that's selling very well. So first I'm going to start with this product. This product is currently ranked 325,000 in toys. Pretty high rank. It's still doing a little bit of volume. Not really volume, but it's still getting a few sales here and there. But if you're out at the store and you say, oh man, this is a top 1% product and you can grab 20 of these, it might not sell that fast, especially when there's 15 other sellers on this listing. So I'm going to show you guys how to use Keepa to kind of see how often this item's selling, what you can expect. So basically what you can do is, obviously to the left here, I'm going to less historical data here. Okay, so off to the left here, this is your price point. Bottom here is going to be your date. So obviously February, March, April, so on and so forth. This side is going to be your sales rank. Okay, so all these different things over here are different. So you can turn them off and turn them on just like so. So I'm going to go through each one and kind of show you what they are. So this one right here, it'll pop up like this. You'll see the orange. That means Amazon's been on the listing. You can track their history of when Amazon's actually been on the listing. This product Amazon isn't selling, which is usually a good sign for us third-party sellers. Next is going to be new, seeing basically what prices people are selling, so on and so forth. You can see here we've had people selling at $7.95, $14.69, so on and so forth. Used, nothing used. Sales rank. This is the most important part of Keepa, in my opinion, if you are trying to buy stuff that is selling. Okay, this is going to tell you everything. Okay, sales rank tells everything, if your product's going to move or if your product's going to sit. Okay, you're not making any money with your product sitting and not selling. You're only going to make money if your products actually sell. So basically what this represents, each one of these little drops right here is basically someone buying, because when someone buys a product, it pushes the sales rank down. Okay, so if you guys are new, the number one ranked toy, let's say this is the toy category. A product that's ranked number 1 means that is the number 1 selling product in that category, okay? And if a product stops selling for a little while, the rank continues to rise. So basically what we're looking at here is, just, as you can see, nothing selling, nothing selling. Look, we got a sale. Sales rank dropped from 401,000 all the way down to 106,000. Then it starts climbing back up because no one's buying it. Oh, and then look at, someone bought it, so on and so forth. You guys kind of get it, up and down. But you guys want to see a lot of activity like this. And the cool thing is you can look at it by the day, by the week. As you guys can see, here's a drop in sales rank, and then you see it slowly climbing back up because no one's been purchasing this over the last few days. You can go to a month. I like to look at the monthly. just because it really shows you, if you see a lot of volume coming in a monthly chart with Keepa, you can really tell, you know, what type of market you're getting into. So as we can see here, it looks like 1, 2, 3. So this product's probably sold at least 3 times in the past month. But let's say you're out shopping, you're going to buy 30 of these, right? There's 15 other people you have to compete with. And if this product's only selling 3 times a month, that's not going to be a great product, especially if you're low on cash and trying to get that cash flow coming in. You want your products turning. You want your money working for you, not just sitting there and collecting dust. Okay, so that is sales rank, most important thing. And the thing I like to look at, obviously, once you guys start looking at these graphs and you guys keep getting deeper into your Amazon journeys, you guys are going to start to learn, you know, the different sales ranks in different categories. So as of now, I usually don't even look at these like sales graphs right here. I just look at this right here, okay? So as you can see, there's Amazon, what their average price is, so on and so forth. But the main thing I look at is the sales rank. You can see the average sales rank today, or the lowest it's been, 18,000 on November 6th. Currently, it's 315,000. The highest it's been is 499,000. The average rank over the last 90 and 180 days, as you guys can see all the way to the right where it says sales rank go down last 90 days. That is what you guys want to be looking at. Okay, so if you guys will start learning your categories. If you know, okay, anything under 100,000 in the toy category sells fairly well. Well, then you know if the average rank over the last 90 and 180 days is under that 100,000, you can tell, you know, this product is going to sell. That's basically how I base my buying strategy off when it comes to rank. Okay, I look at the average rank because right now, you know, something could have happened. There could have been, someone could have bought 5 units or something could have happened where a product really gets low in sales rank. It could be ranked 50,000 in toys. You're like, wow, this is an amazing toy. It's selling great. It's ranked 50,000. But really, the average sales rank over a sustained period of time is like 400,000. And then you end up getting a bunch of units, and then your product sits, and you're like, why isn't this working? Amazon doesn't work. I'm not selling anything. It's because you guys have to make sure you guys are able to read these things. This is the key to the Amazon game when it comes to getting a lot of sales, doing good sales volume, so on and so forth. You guys have to know if these products are selling or not. Now, you can look at all this other stuff, but the main thing with Keepa is look at the sales rank, see if Amazon's selling on the listing, look at the average price over the last so many days, because you could be looking at a product and it's almost too good to be true. Someone has it listed at $60, but the average price over the last 180 days is $12, right? Obviously, someone's probably not going to pay $60 for that product if it's selling for $12 other places. Not saying it's not going to, because I've definitely sold some products like that on Amazon, but that's just another way for you guys to look at this stuff to ensure you guys are buying good stuff. Next, we're going to look at this product. This product is currently ranked 16,000 in toys, which is an awesome rank. If you guys sell in the toy category, you guys know that's a super great rank. But we're going to look at the same amount of stuff. So as we can see, Amazon's always on this listing. I tend to stay away unless I see another third-party FBA seller that's priced lower than Amazon and Amazon's not trying to compete with them. That's when I'll hop on a listing to sell that product. But if Amazon's undercutting people and I can tell, I'm staying away, because Amazon will just keep driving the price down. You do not want to try to compete with Amazon on those types of products. But obviously, we see they've been in stock for the last, 3 months, month or whatever. New average pricing $12.19, $13.45. We can look at the used, but the sales rank, this is what I want to show you guys, okay? So over the last, let's go, I don't know why it's not pulling up everything right here. Oh, there we go. Computer's been acting a little slow lately. Come on. All right, so we look at the last 3 months. As you guys can see, let's pull up this one, last 3 months. This doesn't have much activity going on for a 3-month period, as you guys can see, compared to this one. Look at all these different spikes. That means that this product is selling extremely well, because look at, you're seeing all these different spikes. And then look at now, it's kind of coasting at this low rank because it's consistently selling. We can look at the average sales rank over the last 90 days, 50,000. Which is great. That's a great rank. So you can kind of base your buying decisions off of ranked if you guys know the average rank over the last 90, 180 days. Is this product going to sell? Is it going to take a while to sell? How many units should I be buying? How many sellers? Let's say a product you can kind of determine, oh, this may be selling 150 units per month. Let's say there's 5 other sellers and they each have 10 in stock. So there's 50 units. You can kind of say, hey, you know what? I have a great chance at selling all these. Let's say you pick up 30 units of that product over the next 30 days. You know, you can kind of gauge stuff like that and make better buying decisions. But let's go to the daily. It's kind of harder to tell with super low ranked products that are consistent because you just kind of see these little squiggly lines almost. It's not like super up and down like a telegraph or whatever they call it. But you guys can kind of see like up, down, up, down. This is a super active chart right here. And it's just a good example. This is what you want to see. The more action you see is awesome. Okay, now obviously you're not seeing a lot of action here because this product's selling so consistently at such a low rank. It's not really moving up or down. It's kind of staying within a certain amount. But when you see charts like this, you're like, okay, this product's selling. I hope this is making sense to you guys. But sales rank, this is the #1 thing to look at. Is your product selling? Is the sales rank changing, staying consistent? What's the average price over the last 90, 180 days, and what is the average sales rank? Again, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I hope this helped you guys out, but never base your buying decisions off of just percentage, okay? Just because it's 1% in a category does not mean that product's selling very well, okay? I just want to put that out there because I've been getting tons of messages on Facebook. I'm buying top 1% this, top 1% that, top 3% this, but really, they're not good products to sell just because they're in the top 1%. So make sure you guys are getting Keepa. It's like 17 bucks a month. I know Viral Launch has another thing that they kind of does similar stuff to Keepa. I don't use Viral Launch's thing, but I've heard pretty good things about that as well, and it's free, so you guys can check that out as well if you're on a low budget. But make sure you guys are getting something like this where you can tell the average rank, kind of see a chart, see a sales volume, so on and so forth, and you'll start building your confidence, building your knowledge about sales rank in different categories. And then, 6 months out from now, you'll kind of just be able to look at the average rank, say, oh, this is average rank 50,000. It's a good buy. Average rank 10,000, it's a good buy. But make sure you guys are definitely looking at these charts when you're just starting out so you can start learning the process of, what makes a good product and what doesn't, just so you guys know you are buying awesome products. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments if you guys use Keepa, if you guys use Viral Launch, so on and so forth. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video.